guys, this is my 72 hours in New Orleans. So a few days before the trip, I ended up taking out my 2-month-old locks. I was going to keep them in, but I had a change of heart like right before the trip because you ladies know how it is. A lot of times when we are going on vacation, the upkeep of the vacation is more like expensive than the actual vacation itself. I know for me, like getting outfits for every day, a daytime outfit, nighttime outfit, as well as doing my hair, doing my nails, my lashes, that stuff be sometimes more expensive than the actual plane ticket or the Airbnb or hotel itself. So in these next few clips, you're just going to see me packing up my makeup bag, getting my options together as far as my lip gloss, as well as packing up my baby's going away bag. I normally put their stuff in the suitcase, but my auntie does not. My auntie watches them. She does not like when I do that, so I didn't do it this time. When it came to packing my suitcase, I definitely overpacked, but as I said, I like a daytime outfit and a nighttime outfit. I like to have options, you know? So putting my jewelry in there, my makeup and everything like that. I really don't have a method to how I pack. I just pack. So the day before, I also had a video visit with my man, meaning I could not just have my color purple silly braids in. So I waited to wash my hair after the video visit. So at this point, I'm like pressed for time because I have a nail appointment by 6 p.m. I got to wash my hair, braid it down, install my wig all before my nail appointment. And I'm not a professional, so yeah. But this is a 32-inch water wave wig from a DC hair on Amazon. I was trying to pose different poses in the camera to see if I liked it, because I'm not really used to wearing dark hair. If y'all know me or if y'all follow me on other platforms, you see I always have like a lot of color in my hair. But anyways, I'm getting these bear claws done. Really super relaxing. I wanted to do like a bright neon yellow, but my nail tech talked me out of doing it. She talked me into doing like a baby pink, so that's the color I went with. And of course on the fingers, I always got shorties, you know. I'm not really a long nail girly. But I went next door and got some Chinese food after this, and I brought my tail home because at that point my flight was in like 10 hours. That's just a clip of my best friend's friend that she invited on the trip getting his car key locked in his trunk, and he was trying to get it out. Basically, we had to race and beat the nick of time to try to get to the airport. Our flight was at 5. You know, you gotta get to the airport a couple hours early, so this is around like 3:30. We're walking into the airport and we're thinking it's just gonna be like, you know, a little empty because it's 3:30 in the morning, but boy was I wrong. Those terminals, or not the terminals, those like at the check-in part where you check in at the counter, that was so packed. But anyways, we got through in time. My anxiety levels were through the roof because I just knew we were going to be late. This is a picture of his Captain Morgan that was in his bag that TSA confiscated. This is us on the train going to the terminals. And me and my friend are kind of like, we're doing a relaxing, fast-paced walk. Because at this point, we know we're probably going to be late. But who's running? It's 3:30 in the morning. They're going to have to wait for us. But we made it on time. My bestie let me get the window seat because she knew I was recording. Our only layover was in Tampa, Florida. We stopped at this breakfast place and got like these breakfast burritos and also mimosas, because I never drunk mimosas in my life, y'all, believe it or not. And I did like a little review on that. I'm going to post that as like a separate video. But it was really spicy. Caught me off guard with the jalapenos.
That's you?
Thanks. All right, guys. So here's our mimosas. Cheers. Ooh. This is giving McDonald's Sprite strong.
Why is it so spicy?
So then we're just lollygagging for our 2-hour layover. This was like some random pictures I took to send to my man because he is in the penitentiary and he want to see pictures of everything. I gotta make him feel like he's included, period. So we finally leave Tampa and I'm getting excited because I know I'm about to be touching down in New Orleans, my hometown. Not really my hometown, but if you know me, then you know that like I used to live there for a period of time, and I went through a lot there, so I definitely consider New Orleans home. But we made it to the airport, waiting for our lift. We walk outside. It's beautiful. I love the palm trees. All right, guys. How do you feel that we made it?
Good. That took forever though.
Tired, but we about to turn up. It's the birthday boy's birthday.
Yes.
So we're going to turn up all weekend, period. So these are just some quick pictures of our hotel. We stayed at the La Quinta on Camp Street or Camp Avenue, something like that. But very New Orleans aesthetic. I love it. Nice and colorful. This dress is from Fashion Nova. Sandals from Torrid. I just threw that on because it was like 100 degrees when we had actually got there. And the first thing we wanted to do was go swimming. But our hotel did actually not have the pool ready. It was actually like being worked on, which was false advertisement because they said it was good on Google. And when we called, they said it was good. But that's neither here or there. So we decided to walk around Canal. see what we can see, get them some Mary Jane, and find a seafood place because we wanted a seafood boil. Because who comes to New Orleans and don't eat their seafood? So yeah, just a disclaimer, if you do smoke Mary Jane, you won't have a hard time finding it because they're like everywhere down there selling it. So we stopped at Voodoo Ice Cream to get some daiquiris because, of course, who comes to New Orleans without a daiquiri too? I ended up getting a daiquiri. I think it's called Pirates Alley. It was like kind of like a pineapple type of sour flavor. And at this point, we're just stopping in every little store that we see, kind of looking for like souvenirs to bring back home for like our kids and our family and stuff like that. And just like, trying to get content because the content is what I need to get. We stopped at the smoke shop. My friend got a THC vape pen, I think, and they got like some utensils to do Mary Jane, but I don't do Mary Jane. More daiquiris, of course, because that's what we do. And at this point, we're just it's kind of sightseeing a little bit on Canal Street. All the shops are open. It's like really early in the day. My friend ended up getting like a little scarf, I think, a couple little satin scarves. But this place was really nice. They sell jewelry, handcrafted, I think he said, or maybe he was lying. I don't know, but it was cute. So we finally made it over to Fiery Crab, which was only a few blocks over from Canal. These are our drinks, really pretty yet really strong. I made it my big thing to order drinks everywhere I went because I wanted to just be turned up and be that girl. But this is my seafood boil. My friend had to kind of help me because I'm not really used to ordering seafood like that when I'm home. Alright, hi guys. So we're here with our drinks. We're at the Fiery Crab. We ordered our boils, but we haven't gotten them yet. So I had the Louisiana Mule, which is like turmeric, ginger, a lot of citrusy flavors. I don't like it because I'm not really a big ginger fan.
That turmeric is like really strong.
Yeah, I kind of skipped over that flavor information.
I got the margarita Mai Tai. Margarita, I think. Yeah, margarita. What was that? The lime margarita? Yeah,
Fiery margarita.
One. Yeah.
Sorry, y'all, this ain't our first drink. So she a little... Alright, and then he got the Sunset margarita. What did you get? Tell him. Malibu Sunrise. What does it taste like? Fruity? Or what does it taste like? Okay, fruity. So we're waiting for our food to come and we'll be back, guys. So at this point, we're just flicking it up and talking about what we want to do after we leave there. And I had ordered shrimp with the head on, but nobody told me that the brain, when you bite into the head, it has like a texture of like mashed potatoes. Ew. So once we left there, we found this big hair store on Canal that we had to go to because my friend needed eyelashes. Then we came back to the room. Oh, we also stopped for Taylorport along the way, but we came back to the room in time to get cute to go out tonight. So this is her doing her individual lashes and doing her hair. A beauty queen. We're waiting for her, of course, because you see we dressed, we ready. But yeah, I'm gonna show you what I got on the next clip. Okay, so this is Fashion Nova, a two-piece set. I was kind of debating it because it's a halter top and I got a big chest, and the halter top basically had my neck sore the whole night. And I was kind of scared of my boobs looking too low, but it definitely held it up. But my neck had to be the sacrificial lamb for that to happen. So we're on our way to Bourbon. We're just staying a few blocks away from Canal Street. So we're seeing all the party buses. I would unmute this so y'all can hear like the bounce music, but I do not want to get a copyright check. Here's a picture of Bourbon. Just some cool stuff that I seen as we were like entering the street, just the ambiance overall. And this was on a Saturday night, mind you guys. So they wanted to put something on the stomach. We stopped at Willie's Chicken. I didn't get nothing to eat because I was ready to drink. And I'm the type of person that if I drink before I eat, I kind of feel the opposite. Then I feel like I have to throw up. So we just, at this point, bouncing around to different clubs. Most of the clubs were kind of playing like Fantasia, Monica, like old school R&B songs. So eventually we bounced around a few clubs until we ended up at one that had a balcony. Here we're just kind of people watching, sipping our drinks, just enjoying the vibe. People were definitely starting to get out their body. By this time, it was like 2 a.m. Here I am looking drunk as HE double hockey sticks in this one little store. We were trying to get a fan, and I think my friend accidentally stole it, but that's neither here or there. And we had to get him a birthday stash, but this is the fan that she accidentally stole. I was so drunk, y'all. This bathroom looked so freaking scary to me. I'm like, what the heck? But that's to be expected when you're on Bourbon. And then I was even drunker to the point where this looked like piss. I did not think that was soap at all. But anyways, it's coming to an end of the closing whenever everybody starts doing like the Cupid Shuffle or like those line dances, whatever they may be. I never participate in those because I cannot dance. I have no rhythm. But they start getting turned to like little Uzi, Boosie, Webby, you know, just doing whatever. Like I said, like twerking, stuff like that. Like, it was really a good vibe. So this is at the end of the night. Me and her just sitting like on this stoop while we're waiting to link back up with our friend, because he accidentally lost his wallet in a club on Bourbon. So he ended up finding it, but this is the next day. We are headed to brunch. We didn't really have anywhere selected. We kind of were just going off of like what TikTok said and what was close and like in walking distance, since we were staying in the French Quarter. So on the corner of Camp and Canal, we end up finding this little place that helps you book tours. So the lady helped us book it. We walked across the street to Palace Cafe to get some brunch. Here's a picture of like what their menu looks like and some of the things that they offer. It was really nice, a really nice vibe in there as well. I really don't know too much about liquor or alcohol, so I just stuck with the safe option, which was this frozen banana smoothie with like rum in it. I also ordered the shrimp and grits, and I got gumbo. But after I ate this, I definitely felt sick. I'm not even going to cap to y'all. I definitely felt sick. So at this point, we're walking around Bourbon in the daytime and around the French Quarters in the daytime. You can see a lot of people like New Orleans. One thing about it, they definitely have a lot of hustlers. People be out trying to get that coin, child, because it was like 150 degrees type. And it was out there, you know. But this is what it looks like in the daytime. Of course, we had to stop and get us another daiquiri. So we're just strolling down Bourbon, going in like the little stores and shops and things like that, taking pictures, you know, more so sightseeing more than anything, because our tour to the plantation was not booked, and it wasn't booked for today. It was booked for Monday. So this day that everything's happening is a Sunday. So it was supposed to be the following day, but we ended up staying out too late and partying. We missed it. So we're on our way to Cafe Du Monde. And we had to walk through Jackson Square, I believe, to get there. Lots of artists there, lots of tarot card readers, palm readers. So if you're into that type of thing, definitely check out Jackson Square. But yeah, this artwork is so beautiful. He was in the middle of painting, actually. He was telling me about his painting inspiration. You know, it's just a lot going on. You know, I love the hustle and bustle of the inner city. But yeah, this is Cafe Du Monde. The line was dropped down the street around the corner. After we left the cafe, we ended up going to a swimming pool at Virgin Hotels, and it's free after 4 p.m. for anybody, even if you're not a guest. We ended up finding out about that from the waitress from the Palace Cafe. He ended up giving us that information. So shout out to him, because we wanted to swim. It was so freaking hot, and our hotel gypped us out of having a pool. But it's like on the 13th floor. You don't have to do nothing but just literally walk into the hotel and go upstairs. And also their lobby and their decor is so freaking cute. And if you are like a content creator, that aesthetic that they have is definitely for you. So my next time going to New Orleans, I'm definitely going to be staying here. I looked at their rooms online as well. Very beautiful, nice and colorful. And if that's the vibe you're going for, definitely check this hotel out. I was, however, a little salty, me being the Pisces that I am, because I wanted to take a dip in the swimming pool, but I'm on my Shark Week, so y'all know how that go. So this is us back at our hotel lobby. We had stopped at the liquor store. Of course, we better get ready and go back on Bourbon. We're taking shots, and yeah. Well, I don't know if this was a shot or like a regular drink, but baby, I couldn't handle it. But who cares if I can handle it or not? I'm in New Orleans. I'm ready to turn up and party, and I've literally been drunk since I got off the plane, so why not? And this was our biggest mistake, because for some people who said they wanted to go on plantation tours and swamp tours the next day, we should have had our butts probably go eat something in like a nice restaurant, have a drink there, and come back to the room and get prepared and go to sleep. But we didn't. We had more daiquiris. We went back on Bourbon, partying as usual. The clubs were more relaxed on Sunday because the music was a little bit different. It of course was less people, but it was still like a nice crowd in every club that we had went to. And mind you, our friend, like I said, he did find his wallet. I don't know how he did it, but by the grace of God he did, because we was too drunk to even remember like our footsteps. That's bad. But Pops was getting it. He was grinding up on some girls, you know, doing his thing. You know, I just enjoy the vibe of seeing different cultures of people partying together, as well as seeing men in particular dancing and enjoying themselves, Black men to be specific, because in my city, like if you go out to a club, the Black men would not be, you know, dancing and really having a time like that. Like people in my city go to the club just to stand around and like mean mug people or be on their phones and stuff like that. So it's really like refreshing to see like everybody just really kicking it and, you know, in the club. And I felt, you know, comfortable. I felt, you know, like I belong there. So that was the main part. But then these girls started fighting. One of the girls pulled out a weapon, on the other one a gun, and eventually more people started fighting and the police came. So this is the next day. I had a video visit with my man. I was still up and my friends were asleep, so yeah, we missed that swamp tour and that plantation tour. But here's my baby. Had my little visit with him. We decided that since our flight was the next day, we were just going to take it easy today. It's Monday at this point. We went to the Riverwalk Mall, went to Raising Cane's because I don't have that in my city. So, I had to double up on the bread. I had to double up on the coleslaw, everything, because I love Raising Cane's. So we're just chilling out. I tried one of their sushi. I don't know what kind it is, but I never had sushi before. I'm not really a fan. It wasn't too bad, but I wouldn't personally order it and spend my own money on it. We went back to the Virgin Hotel rooftop bar. It was so crowded. This day was actually Juneteenth, so it was crowded. So we ended up leaving, coming back to the room, packing up, took a shower. I ended up catching like a little head cold from having to wet my hair so much. So I just stayed inside, ordered some smoothie. The next day at the airport, belly swole from all the liquor and food. Bye.